Hey guys, Gathering Magic back again, and this is episode 2 of the new player guide. So this is going to be just going through the basics of when you start a new account and you see this main screen and all these different tabs, and you're just trying to navigate through the site and just kind of figure out what everything means. So what I want to do in this episode is just kind of go through these tabs here on the top, which one you should concentrate on if you're a new player, and which ones you can kind of just ignore from now. So you can see highlighted on the left here under play, we have several different things that we can look at. There's ranked play, where if you click on this tab, it brings up this main screen here, where you can go to battle and it shows you a history of your battles in ranked. Underneath that is Guild Brawls. You can see that is grayed out, is because we are currently not in a guild. Tournament tab, once you're a little bit more comfortable with the game and would like to play in tournaments where you can win some prizes, you can go to that looking at the tournament tab. After that is conflicts. That has to do with staking cards on things called battle wagons. You can kind of ignore that for now. Land is going to be kind of a separate game within the Splinterlands game. Several years ago, we were able to buy land plots to have a piece of the land that this game is based on, Pretoria. So there were 150,000 different plots available for sale. You can still find some of those available on the marketplace. But for now, where we're just getting started, we're just going to ignore land for now. And then underneath that is Soul Keep, which is a separate game, which is a tower defense game. So that is everything under the Play tab. Next, under Shop, a lot of these are also things that you can ignore for now for being a new player. Rebellion was the last card set, just recently went out of print, so this is where you could purchase Rebellion packs. Underneath that is Auction. There's currently an auction card up for sale. For 100 days, they're going to auction off this card to the highest bidder. So that is what the auction tab is. Underneath that is Legends. These were a couple of promo cards that were available. They were released in sets of 2, a rare and a legendary card. That is now over, so you guys can ignore that as well. Rewards. Let's go to the Rewards tab. So this is where you're going to spend the glint that you earn from battling. So every time you win a ranked battle, you earn a certain amount of glint. The amount of glint that you have, you can see right here next to this little blue icon. So currently I have 166 glint. And what you can do with that is you have several different things you can do. You can either purchase what is called a rarity draw, where you can purchase either one common, one rare, one epic, or one legendary card. You can see the costs here. The higher the rarity, of course, the higher the price. Underneath that is what's called the gold foil rarity draw. These are the same rarities. The only difference is the card that you will receive is guaranteed gold foil. Now what a gold foil card means is it means it starts at a higher level than just a regular card. So for example, a common card or just any of these start at level 1, and then as you combine them, they level up. With a gold foil card like a common, it automatically starts at level 3. So there's an advantage in that right there. Plus these give a 10% bonus when you use these cards in ranked play. So a couple reasons why gold foil cards are pretty nice. They are more expensive. It does take less of them to level up, but it's just kind of a cost thing. It's much cheaper to build your deck with regular foil cards than it is for gold foil. So for the new players, I would strongly suggest kind of ignoring the gold foil commons and gold foil cards for now, and just concentrate on getting some regular foil cards leveled up to increase your deck. Next thing you can buy with your glint are things called loot chests. So if you've played other games in the past, you probably have an idea what these are. So these are items that you click on them, open them, and there's a variety of items that could be available. I'll go through that in a minute. And then some other resources. If you have a guild, you earn merits, and you can purchase merits to buy Gladius cases, which is a separate set of cards. So the reason this is locked is we are not a member of the guild. So once we join a guild and become a member, we can start using merits, and then reach bronze to unlock energy. So You're given 50 energy to start. That's what your energy is capped at. Every time you fight a ranked battle, you use 1 energy. The energy will regenerate every hour. So basically, you could play like 24 matches, use 24 energy, and then 24 hours from now, your energy will refill to maximum. So if for some reason you want to purchase energy, this is where you can do that. A couple other items you can purchase in the store are potions. So a legendary potion will double your chance of getting a legendary draw, and a alchemy potion will double your chance of getting a gold foil card. And then for people that have tons and tons of glint, there are also titles you can get in game. And then these titles will give you 10% bonus to land production. This one will give you 25% and so on. Being a new player and with all, with as expensive as these are, I would ignore titles for now. Now, one useful thing that you can do to kind of learn more about this is if you click on the top right, you'll see this icon. It looks like a book that says Academy. If you click on that, this will bring up some more information on everything I just covered as far as like batch pricing and batch size, rarity draws. If you notice, like underneath common draw, it says batch 1 remaining $3.99. That means I can purchase 399 more of the common draws at this price, 150 glint. After I do that, then I reach batch 2 and the price goes up by 50%. So the amount remaining is just how many more of those you can purchase at that price. And then also it goes more into depth on the loot chests as far as what your percentage chance are of getting cards, potions, merits, and energy. There are also a rare chance of getting a jackpot prize out of a chest. Jackpot prizes currently are things like beta packs, Rift Watcher packs. I believe there's 1 or 2 land plots available. And I think there's a very small chance of getting a title. But more than often, if you get a jackpot prize, it's usually a pack of cards. Okay, so this is the glint shop. So I had an issue with the video that I recorded earlier. So what I did was I had mentioned that going through the tutorial, doing a ranked battle, and purchasing a spellbook as a new player, we got a bonus of 1,000 glint. So what I did is I went and I bought 1 rare draw for 750, and I bought another common draw for 150. So I have 166 glint currently. So let's go ahead and purchase a common draw. So all you do is you just click right here. You'll confirm your purchase. Just confirm. And then this will bring up a screen and it will show you the back of the card, which is a common card. And then you simply click on it and it'll flip over and reveal what the card is. So I received a Blackmoor Wild Elf. So this is a card now that I own. So if I use this in ranked play, it will help me earn some glint and some SPS. So that is the rewards tab. The next tab you would see is exclusive. This one is for a card that you can purchase only with vouchers. Vouchers are another currency that you can get in game. Generally, you get that by the amount of SPS token that you have staked. So we can kind of ignore the exclusive tab for now. Licenses are another thing you can kind of ignore for now. And then if you do want to purchase potions, you would click on the potions tab. Click on whichever potion you want to buy. It'll tell you the cost here. You can either purchase them with dark energy crystals, credits, or glint. Now, being a new player, I would not worry about purchasing potions at all. The main thing that you want to concentrate on is just getting familiar with the battle system and then start spending your glint on draws to start earning some cards. Okay, so let's see. So that is shop. So the next tab is market. So if you click on market, this will bring up the market for Splinterlands. So these are all the cards that are available for sale. Right here in the center where it says element, I like to sort it by price, the cheapest price. So that will be price with the arrow going up. And this will show the cheapest cards. Now what you can do, the cards that you're going to be playing are going to be in the format called Modern. So this will show cards from Rebellion, which is the most current set, and then underneath that you'll see a Chaos Legion tab. So if you click on that, Modern also includes the core Chaos Legion, which are the cards that were in Chaos Legion packs, promo cards that were available for Chaos Legion, the 2 sets of reward cards that were available with Chaos Legion, and then also a mini set called Rift Watchers. So all of these cards are the ones that are available in Modern. So as long as your Modern tab is clicked, those are the only cards that will show. So if you scroll down a little bit more, you can look at the regular foil, or if you're interested in gold foil, you can look at those as well. So if you just want to look at gold cards, you can click on that, and that will show you the cheapest gold cards and the price. So if you're looking at the market, what these numbers mean, the upper left is obviously the price, how much it will cost you. So this card costs 13 cents. The number in red in the flag is how many of these cards are currently on the market. So right now, there are 30 copies of Carrion Shade on the market. So if I clicked on this, there will be 30 different cards that are available. Now these cards can be single cards, and what the BCX means is base card experience. So if you see 1, that basically means 1 copy of this card. If you see the number 4, what that means is 4 of this card have been combined, and it is now level 4. So that's what the BCX means. A common card can go from level 1 all the way up to level 10. So level 10 is a max card. So if you want to just look and see how many max cards are available, you would go all the way to the bottom where it has BCX and then a down arrow, and then this will show you the highest level card on the market. So these are currently the highest level cards available. So these are level 10. It takes 38 of this card to max it out. So this is a max level card, and it would cost you $7.29. So one way you can navigate through the market, and what I like to do is just go for price and the up arrow, and this will just show you the cheapest price cards available. So then you'll click back on the market. Okay, another way you can sort cards, you can also sort by rarity. So if you're just looking as a new player looking for cheap cards and you're looking for common, you can click on common. If you're looking for just a specific set, like, hey, I just want to look at the newest set, the common cards, you could click on Rebellion and click on Core. So this will show you all the cards in Rebellion that are common rarity. You can see up here in the upper right it says results 29. So there are 29 common cards in the Rebellion set. So they range in price from 5 cents being the cheapest currently up to 31 cents. So that is a little bit of the market. You can also sort if you're just looking for a specific element. What the element of the card is the splinter or the group that it belongs to. You'll see a little symbol in the upper right hand corner. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So if you see this, it looks like 2 crossed swords. This is called a neutral card. This is a card that can be used basically in any rule set unless it specifically says, no neutrals. So let's say, for example, you're playing a battle and it has death as a splinter. You can also play neutrals. So neutrals can be played basically with any team, so it makes them pretty nice. Let's see, what else can you sort by? So you can sort by any of the elements. So you can see here neutral, death, fire, and they're kind of color coordinated in the background as well. So you can kind of see the ones with the reddish background are the ones that belong to the fire team. You can also sort by the attack type. So currently there are 3 attack types in the game. There's melee, which are your fighters, the ones that fight up close, ones that usually are always in the first position on your team. Then you have ranged, so your ranged units are ones that can usually only attack from a distance, so you want those towards the back of your team. And then magic you want probably somewhere in the middle or near the end of your team. So those are the 3 different attack types. There's also some monsters that don't have an attack, so they will not have anything here. They will simply have speed, armor if they have any, and health. And you may be asking, well, why would you ever want a card that doesn't attack? Well, some of the cards, even if they don't attack, will give you an ability. And also there are cards that will allow these cards to attack. They're called weapon trainers. So these cards do have some use, and sometimes when paired with the right monsters, it can be quite powerful. But that's the way you can kind of navigate through the market. So I'll get into this more in depth in a later video, but I just wanted to kind of just give you a little bit of a heads up on what you can expect if you go to the market. So not only can you buy cards from the market, you can also rent cards for a certain amount of either credits or DEC per day. So if you're not too sure if you want to actually purchase the card, this is a good way where you can just kind of test the cards out and kind of play with them for, a couple of days to see if you like them before you go ahead and purchase them. The next tab is set rentals. So if you want to rent an entire set of cards for a certain amount of days, you can go ahead and do that as well. If you click on other items, this will show you, these are packs that were previously released in Splinterlands, going all the way back to the first two sets that were released, Alpha and Beta, up to the most current set, which is Rebellion. So currently the sets that are available to be played in Modern, the ones that you'll see in ranked battles, will be Rebellion, Chaos Legion, and Rift Watchers. So we received 5 packs when we started our account in Chaos Legion, and in an upcoming episode I'm going to show you what I would do with these packs. You can go ahead and open them and see what cards that you get, but for me, trying to build this account, basically I want to build it for the $10 that we spent on the spell book and nothing else. What I'm going to do is try to sell these packs, get this money, and then use that money to buy and rent cards. So for now, at least for me, I'm going to hang on to these packs. It's up to you whether you want to open them and see what you get. You will have some cards then that you can play in Modern, or you can try to sell those. So we'll go through that in a future video. After the packs, most of these items have to do with land, and you can just kind of ignore those for now. SPS rentals, Soul Keep sales, Soul Keep rentals. These two are for the tower defense game, so we can ignore that. SPS rentals, the more SPS token that you have, the more that you will earn when you play ranked battles. So one of the things you can do is you can go ahead and rent SPS for other players. You can rent them for a certain amount of DEC that you pay to the person that rents that SPS to you. I'm not really a big fan of this, but it is an option. I prefer, to own over to rent. Okay, the Open tab. So the Open tab is where you can, like it says here, drag a pack into the manual and open it. So if you want to open your Chaos Legion packs, you would click on them, drag them to the manual and release them. It will open the pack. Each pack has 5 cards, and one of them will be rare or better. So you can do that, but like I said, my strategy and what I'm here to show you guys is how you can use these packs to convert these to DEC and kind of grow your account. So we're not going to open the packs here. Items. So the Items tab basically shows you what you own. So the first tab you can see that is highlighted is cards. So right now there's no results because we don't own any cards. But what you can do is if you click off of Core Rebellion, this will show you all the cards that you have that are playable and ranked. So all these cards that are kind of like grayed out, these are Chaos Legion common and rare cards. The big S is a starter card. This means you can only play it in Modern, and they can be used to earn glint, but you're not going to earn SPS if you use starter cards. So the one thing that we want to focus on right now is we want to focus on playing ranked battles just to kind of learn the strategies. Okay, low cards, yeah, because I have very low amount of cards in my collection. I'm going to say don't show this again in battle anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of learn how to fight a little bit, how to construct a team, just kind of get an idea of what the opponent is using, and just kind of learn the basics of the game and how the abilities on the cards work. Okay, so we have standard rule set, which means no special rules. We can use any of the elements, so we can use any of our cards, but we only have 15 mana that we can spend. So we're going to go ahead and create team. Now, of that 15 mana, 4 of it is going to be used on a summoner. Okay, you have to pick at least one summoner for every battle. Popular choice is Kelia, simply because it gives all of the monsters +1 armor, and it makes them a little bit faster. You can pick Tarsa, which gives all units +1 melee and 1 extra health. You can go Obsidian, which gives all of your magic monsters 1 extra magic attack. So this will not give every monster magic attack. So like if you had a melee monster in the front that had melee, this is not going to add 1 magic attack on top of it. This is only for monsters that already have a magic attack. Same thing with General Sloan. He has +1 range, so he'll only buff range units. And then Thaddeus Brood will reduce the magic attack of your enemy units by 1 and -1 health. So let's go ahead, let's try Thaddeus Brood. So we only have 11 mana left, so one thing that you want to do is you want to pick a tank, and what that means is something that has a lot of hit points and does a decent amount of damage. Now looking through these cards, the one that has the highest health is this card, Cursed Windiku. So he costs 6, let's go ahead and pick him. What this little icon here means, and you can see as you hover over it, is thorns. So any melee creature that hits this is going to take 2 damage, which is very nice. Okay, so we have 5 left. So we can pick Silent Shavi. So this would do sneak damage, so he would attack the unit that's at the back of the opponent's team. And that would take the rest of our mana. Or we could pick a couple of smaller units. So let's see, what are our options? You could also pick, like if we pick Soul Strangler to do the 2 range damage, that would leave us 2 mana left. So if I click on 2, we could do another Archer for 1 mana, or for 1 damage, or we could pick 2 of these. But if we pick 2 of these, he has no attack, he doesn't do anything, and he can't attack unless he's in the first position. So let's go ahead and let's pick the Archer. Now the only kind of issue that this could have is if I lose my Cursed Wendigo, my tank in the front, and the Archer moves to the first position, he won't be able to attack. So we're hoping that we don't lose Cursed Wendigo. Let's go ahead and battle. Okay, so this is the opponent's team. Now one thing I want to point out right away is this is a reach monster, which means he can attack from the second position. So he really shouldn't be in the front, he should be in the back. Another reason is this card right here is a melee card. It has no abilities, so it's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit here until this card dies. Once this card dies, the Cruel Cephalopod will move to the front, then it can attack. So it looks like it's a pretty good setup for us. So let's go ahead and click Battle. So you can see the Thorns damage hit it for 2. We missed our first ranged attack. Okay, we took care of the first monster. Now the second monster, when it hits, is going to take 2 damage. So the damage goes first to its armor. And there you go. Pretty easy win. So we got 40 rating points. So our rating is now 80. We earned another 33 glint. We didn't earn any SPS because we are using all starter cards. So had we used some cards that we actually own, then we would start earning a little bit of SPS. So now our glint bonus, or our glint amount, is up to 49. So what I would suggest you guys do, being new, keep hitting the battle button, keep kind of learning strategies of how you want to build your deck, build your cards. Once you get your glint balance to at least 150, you're able to purchase a common card. So I would do that. Every time you get up to 150, go ahead and purchase some common cards and start battling. Okay, so in the next part, we're going to go through more in depth in the battle. We'll go more into strategies, and then we'll start hitting the market in future episodes. So I can show you guys how to purchase some cards and what cards I would target. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay the course, keep on forging, have fun, all that good stuff, and I will see you again soon with another new player video. Take care.